So you can see I'm not there, but there's a wonderful substitute standing in your room ready to help you. There's 3 things we're going to be doing in this video today. 3. The first one is we are going to talk about Beethoven and Ode to Joy. 2, we're going to talk about your assignment yesterday, and some of you still need to do it. And 3, I'm going to show you the next assignment, which students can do if they don't have their Chromebook or they're already done with their Flipgrid video. So first up is Beethoven, and we're going to start with that radchat video from yesterday. So to get to radchat, I need to go to classwork and then landing page. Then I'm going to click on, I could go to playlists, or there's a new link up here. If I just click 3rd grade, it goes straight to the 3rd grade page. Then on 3rd grade songs, and then Ode to Joy. Here's our main page. We're going to go to learn about it. And here's radchat. So I click that and
Starring radchat
at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Stand up and move along.
Radchat, 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 radchat,
Is everybody sitting down? Because that's what you're supposed to be doing. Sit down. All right, continuing on our Ode to Joy, I'm going to go back to learn about it. And down here is an awesome video of all about Beethoven, so we can learn more facts about him. It's about 3 minutes long, and I hope you enjoy it.
Known in history as one of the best musical composers of all time, but was deaf in the process? Stay tuned for more as I share interesting facts from the biography of Beethoven. Starting out with fact number 1, Beethoven was born around December 16, 1770. The reason I say he was born around that time was there was no official record of the exact day he was born. That is where his baptism was used as his birthday. Moving on to fact number 3, Beethoven took to music at an early age. Just like his father, Beethoven had musical skills, and it is said that he played his first public concert when he was just 7 years old. With fact number 4, it did not take long for Beethoven to become recognized for his musical skills. In fact, when he was only 13, he replaced his teacher as a musician in the king's court. In history, Beethoven is known for composing beautiful music, and with fact number 5, at the age of 14, he composed his first piano concerto in 1784. With fact number 6, Beethoven would continue composing, and that is where he helped the world of dance. That is where in 1800, he composed a ballet. Checking out fact number 7. Musicians are normally surrounded by people that love them. But with Beethoven, he never married or had any children. Looking at fact number 8, though he made beautiful music, he lived a lonely life. He was known to have a bad temper and did not trust easily, which kept a lot of people away from him. With fact number 9, although known for making beautiful music, Beethoven eventually lost his hearing. An interesting fact about Beethoven being deaf is many of Beethoven's best works were created during the time he was deaf. With our 10th and final fact, the life of Beethoven came to an end when he was only 56 years old, after dealing with many illnesses throughout his life. And that's all I got for you with interesting facts from the life of Beethoven. If there are fun facts to you.
So there were some fun facts about Beethoven. Now, I think you know that he was deaf. That was in that paragraph we read last Wednesday. But did you know that, like Beethoven, I have trouble with my hearing and I wear hearing aids? And Beethoven and I actually have lost our hearing the same way. He had lots and lots of ear infections. But when he was alive, there was no antibiotics. Antibiotics are those, like when you go to the doctor and then you go to the CVS pharmacy or a Stop and Shop pharmacy and they give you that pink stuff to drink. That's an antibiotic and it makes you feel better and you're all better and you don't have to worry about it. But in Beethoven's time, they didn't have that. So if you had an ear infection, you just kind of had to wait for your body to figure it out and make you better. And a lot of times that caused people to have damage in their ears to the point where they couldn't hear. And they didn't have hearing aids. So if they didn't have hearing aids and you lost your hearing, you were didn't have anything to help you. But luckily, we have modern technology of antibiotics and hearing aids. So most people don't end up going deaf anymore. There are some people who are deaf, but not as many as there used to be before antibiotics. So that was our first thing. We talked about Beethoven and Ode to Joy. Our second thing we're going to talk about is our assignment. Now this assignment is for anyone who has already finished their video from yesterday or does not have their Chromebook. Because for this, all you need is your blue book, okay? And in your blue book, you're going to turn to page 12. That's not page 12, that's page 16. You're going to turn to page 12, and it says, see a pin. Now your job is going to be to take a blank sheet of paper like this and a pencil, and you're going to copy the notes onto the piece of paper. Now you're going to get to watch a video of me writing this all out so you can see how I write notes. All right, we have finished number 2. The last thing is the Flipgrid assignment from yesterday. Some of you did not do it. A couple of you had some trouble, and some of you didn't have your Chromebook. Hopefully you have your Chromebook today. But I want to show you how to get to that assignment. But it's the same for all of them. And then I clicked on classwork. I did that kind of fast, I'm sorry. But we click on classwork. And then if we scroll down under assignments, it says it's your turn to create patterns. And then if we scroll down even more, there is our assignment. So we can open Flipgrid. And it tells you the rubric, which I went over yesterday, but I'll go over it again in a minute. And then you're gonna see that there's not just the video of me anymore. There's videos of students who were successful yesterday. They made awesome videos. And you can watch one or two of them before you do your own to help give you some ideas. So remember, for your video, you're going to find your googly eye or any other item in your desk. I saw chapsticks and markers and pencils and crayons, all sorts of interesting things. And your job is to create 4 new patterns. 4. Some of you created patterns, but you only did 1 or 2. I asked for 4. So if you want to get a score of a 3 or a score of a 4, you have to do 4 different patterns, okay? I had one student who was hilarious. Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard. He was doing such a great job of being interesting and entertaining to get a 4, but then he only actually had 1 pattern that was creating. And it was just so funny with his friend Taco. And it wasn't a real taco, it was something he found in his desk. But make sure that you get those 4 patterns in there because it was so funny. I really wanted to give it a 4, but a score of a 4, but I wasn't able to because there wasn't 4 patterns. And that was very clearly on our rubric, okay? If you have any questions of what you're supposed to do, you can watch one of these other videos, or you can watch my crayon video. You're having a little play with your object. You say a pattern, and then your object says a different pattern, and then you do that 2 times. So let's recap. We started, let me stop share. So let's recap. We started with Beethoven. We got up and moved with radchat, and then we watched a video about Beethoven's life and learned about how he became deaf. Then we talked about the writing assignment that is for people who already completed their video or do not have their Chromebook today. And 3, we reviewed what the assignment is from yesterday. I'm sure there is someone, if you're not sure what that assignment is, there's someone in your classroom who knows. Have a great day and good luck.